Constipation and the carnivore diet. Are you constipated on carnivore? Let's talk about it. I am Celeste Mumford. This is the third video of 4 where I'm going to give you information on constipation and the carnivore diet. If you haven't done so already, please look at parts 1 and 2. I'm wearing the same outfit, so you'll be able to identify it. I've been walking in and living in this ketogenic lifestyle for over 5.5 years. Yes, carnivore is part of the ketogenic diet. I know many of you don't know that. Carnivore just simply is part of ketogenic. Ketogenic means low carb. If you eat organ meat and eggs have a tiny bit of carbs in it. Organ meat has more. So if you eat organ meat on carnivore, you're not doing 0 carbs. Anyway, that's a video for another day. Let's talk about constipation and carnivore. I'm going to pick up on part 2 just to give a recap, but please watch parts 1 and 2. And you're going to want to save this video. Please like, comment, follow, and share. Anyway, key strategies to prevent constipation on a carnivore diet. Quickly, we already went over 1, hydration. Hydration is key. Something that hydrates more than water is milk. Milk hydrates more than water. So if you drink milk, you want to add raw milk to your menu. You also want to drink hot water, warm water, as warm as you can drink it. Don't sip it like tea. I want it warm enough, but where you can just drink it. 34 ounces will get stuff moving. Okay, electrolytes are important. Electrolytes help you to regulate bowel movements as well. First and foremost, try to get your electrolytes through your food. That is a thing. Right? We don't want to keep adding external things. Carnivores didn't, go buy Element. They didn't shop at the ShopRite or Amazon. They got what they needed primarily from their food. So that means eat high quality food that has the nutrients that your body can identify, recognize, and utilize. Anyway, moving right along. Bone broth is a great source of electrolytes. Raw milk is complete with probiotics, so it adds gut health, and it does have natural electrolytes. Magnesium. Magnesium is really the superstar. Yes, your body requires salt, but magnesium, baby, is needed throughout the body. So we're going to talk a little bit about magnesium anyway. But now we're going to pick up on number 3. Ensure adequate fat intake. Now we've been talking about fat a lot, right? You want to eat enough fat, not too little fat, and not too much fat. And part of the thing about fat is a required macronutrient, right? But you want to eat enough so that you get the nutrients, the fuel, and the energy that your body requires. But you don't want to get too much because you want your body to eat fat for fuel and energy. That's part of the carnivore diet. And that's another video I'm going to do. Because if you're going to do carnivore, do it 100%. Get everything that the lifestyle offers. Carnivore, and y'all are not getting into ketosis intentionally. Whew. Anyway, let's keep it going. So, fat acts like a natural lubricant and a stool softener. Too little fat can make stools dry and too difficult to expel. So you want the right amount of fat. 80% fat is probably too much fat for many people, especially if you're doing bone broth that contains fat, raw milk, which contains fat. You want to look at fat so that you get enough. Anyway, you want to do fatty cuts of meat like ribeye, pork belly if you do, lamb shoulder. You want to leave the skin on your poultry. Calorie counters, you want to eat the skin on the chicken. And experiment with fat. I don't want you to get into your head. I don't want you to get into calorie counting or macro counting because carnivores don't count calories or macros. All right. I want you to just learn your body and test the system to see what your body needs and be open to kind of flow. Just flow. Anyway, variety is key. This is number 4. Animal products like meat and fish themselves don't directly cause constipation, A diet high in animal protein can contribute because, as they say, no fiber. However, red meat can be more challenging to digest due to their connective tissues, potentially slowing down digestion and contributing to constipation. While fish and seafood, y'all carnivores don't eat enough fish and seafood. I'm just going to put it out there. Generally have fewer connective tissues compared to red meat, which can make it easier to digest and potentially reduce the risk of constipation. You want a variety. Variety. Repeat after me. Variety. Eating a variety of animal parts, including organs, connective tissue, bone broths, supplies a broader spectrum of nutrients. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm lost for words because y'all eat carnivore and y'all are still nutrient deficient. I don't understand how you eat protein and fat and you're still nutrient deficient. That is freaking mind-boggling to me. That's because y'all eat inferior food. A lot of y'all eat low quality food. Yes, you eat your ribeye, but a lot of y'all eat a lot of hot dogs and bologna and Jimmy Dean sausages, low quality. You're still nutrient deficient, and that is a shame. It's a shame that you're carnivore and you're still nutrient deficient. Nutrients are what the body requires. Macronutrients. Anyhow, so organs, connective tissues, bone broths. You want to eat liver, heart, and kidney, which are rich in macronutrients. I eat every part of the animal that's edible. I'll eat the brain, the tongue, the cheek, the heart, the liver, the spleen, the kidneys, the Rocky Mountain oysters. I'll eat the sweetbread, the trachea. I will eat every part of the animal. I'm not nutrient deficient, by the way. Okay? And collagen. Y'all are missing collagen. How are y'all eating freaking meat and you're missing collagen? And the fact that you're missing collagen shows when you look at your skin. Some of y'all skin looks busted. I mean busted in a nice way, but it's busted. Your skin is dry, it's wrinkly, it doesn't look hydrated, it doesn't look radiant. That's because y'all are not eating collagen. And I'm talking about eating collagen from the meat. If you need a collagen supplement, take it. But you should be getting your nutrients from the foods you consume. Anyway, collagen, elastin, you can get those from your food. And guess what? Here's something probably y'all don't know. Collagen, when heated, turns into gelatin. Bet you didn't know that. Anywho, and collagen and gelatin from slow-cooked meats or broth may help support gut lining, health, and motility. Now, lacto-fermented foods. Y'all know I am the freaking fermenting queen. I ferment everything, including meat, seafood, eggs. I ferment raw. Lacto-fermented foods can potentially help relieve constipation by introducing beneficial bacteria to the gut, improving digestion and potentially promoting regular bowel movements. Y'all can eat fermentation. Fermentation can be in the form of raw milk that's just cultured. That's fermentation. Remember, milk is probiotic rich and naturally has what it needs to ferment. If you want to know how to ferment milk, ask me. Okay, so these foods rich in probiotics can help restore balance to the gut microbiome, which is often disrupted in people experiencing constipation. So introducing lacto-fermented foods like raw yogurt, raw milk kefir contain live and beneficial probiotics, improves digestion. Probiotics also promote regularity. That's what we're talking about, right? Raw yogurt and kefir studies suggest, especially those containing specific lactobacillus strains like lactobacillus and another one, can be beneficial for constipation, overall gut health. Like comment, follow, and share. Save this video. Let's discuss it. Let me show you how to get your nutrients.